What's up, church leaders? Welcome to 101 How to Use the Marketing Grid. And since it's the fall, whenever I'm recording this, we're in the middle of football season. I decided I was going to shout out our beloved Bulldogs and use Athens Connect Camp's host marketing calendar. Um, Anyways, thank you guys for letting me borrow your marketing calendar for just a little bit. I'm excited to share about how to use this amazing tool that is in your toolbox. It would be really easy to go into the shared drive, click on the 2025 materials, find your community, open up this folder, and just get overwhelmed by what is on this grid. But I wanted to film this video to make sure that you feel confident and prepared to use this to help get campers from the community who are not involved in your church and get them to Connect Camps this upcoming summer. This is a great tool, and your home office contact is going to be talking to you a lot about how to use it, when to use it, and all of that. So I want to make sure you feel prepared. So you'll notice right here, hopefully you can see my mouse at the bottom, there's a lot of different tabs. It's not just this one sheet. So there is a lot of information here, but we'll go through it one by one. We'll take it nice and slow. And if by the end you still don't feel equipped, you have a home office contact from our team who can even walk you through this in greater detail. They're experts. So this first page is our camper benchmarks. And what our team has done is we've already listed out all of the dates. So depending on your week of camp, you will have those dates right here that will help you know. So week 6, I'm going to put that right here, and it automatically fills in the date. Now I can put in a goal down here, and bang, it right there. It tells me how many campers I should have at each of these dates. So we're going to be looking at this regularly. It's a great way to keep score. That's one of the steps of being a marketing coordinator is tracking your results, keeping score. So this is a great way to do that. That's right there. I'll clear that out for Athens. Okay. Second tab is should look familiar. Hopefully you have completed this or plan to complete this. Your target market, your audience page. It's just a worksheet that will help you identify who you are bringing to camp. And who you need to talk to and how you can talk to them and all the things about them. So there's a whole video on how to fill this out. This is step 1 of being a marketing coordinator, and then there are some additional resources there. So check those out if you need to. Then this is a really helpful tab. This links all of the resources that you have at your disposal. And really this page can drive the rest of our tabs down here, okay? So you have our 16 different campaigns right there. They're all linked there for you. Those are links, so you can click on them and pull them up just like that. So they're really easily accessible. They're also in the shared drive for you. And then you also have a place where you can link all of your community's designs. One thing that I would recommend doing is maybe even adding, add the links right here. It'll take 10-15 minutes. And then add in, this is a cool Google Sheets feature. You right click, go to more, data validation, add rule, checkbox. I love checkboxes. I'm a list person. And so I can just add those in here if I add the design, and whenever I use that design, I just check it off. That way I can see, oh, I've used these, but I haven't used these, so I need to build a plan to use these different designs. You could do the same thing for the campaigns, and that might help. make sure you use all of the different campaigns that have already been pre-built for you. Okay, so that's the campaign resources. We're gonna use the Fall Festival campaign. It's the first one after back to school, just as a way to learn how to take a campaign and put it on our grid. Excuse me. Okay. So we've gone over the first three tabs. The next tab is email text. And this is a place for you to organize all of your email and text communication that's going to be going out. Okay. So you can see I've already inserted one email here. So you can kind of timeline out all of your emails. Now, what I did here was I took this first email that's going out in the Fall Festival campaign. See, day 0 is October 9th. So that means that day 1 is October 10th. It's going to I would name my list here. My example list name is all. So that probably would mean it's going to everyone in our ministry. And then I find the copy to that here. This is the copy for that email. You notice anything that's in red, that means that you'll just need to change that out for your church's information. So I list the copy there. I filled in the campaign, and I know that it's get notified because it's pre-October 16th. So I would go in and do that for each of my emails all the way through. Now, that seems like a really big task, but we've already done that. You'll just need to pick and choose which of these emails you want to use. You might even want to write some additional emails. That's up to you. We've got emails in here. And, emails and texts. Here's an example of a text. For a text, I would just copy this. And that was on day 3. 1, 2, 3. All. I would take the name. It is early fall campaign, and it is get notified. And it doesn't look like there's any design, so I don't have to put anything here. So that's how you do emails and texts. You can go through do that for each campaign. Then a similar type thing for social media posts. So I've already pre-made one. So you just name of the post. Is it a reel? What platform is it on? Probably going to be Instagram or Facebook. The campaign, get notified. And then the copy, all of that can be found on our handy dandy campaigns. So here's the information about that social media post. So this means that there's highlighted yellow means that there's an action that needs to be completed by you guys. And then we filled out all that information, copied over the caption, which is found right here. And that just goes right there. I can even put this right here so that whenever I come back, I'll know that's something that our church staff needs to do. Okay, now, since they're in this order, I went ahead and showed you how to use email text and organic social media pages. But I would actually recommend starting on your calendar view. The decision that's going to really impact the email text and the social media plan is going to be, what is your plan overall? So you'll see that this Fall Festival campaign, like the follow-up, is 14 days. So what we did is we put in a placeholder to know what date is each day of the campaign. And we put that on the calendar so we knew where to put all of the other actions. So you can go through and say, okay, this chunk of time, I'm focusing on this campaign. You know, maybe if we look at the Masu campaign, well, we probably want to do that after registration's open in March. Maybe we want to do the Masu campaign here. So then we could take those assets and plug it into our plan there. So imagine that we've done this for every single campaign that we want to run. We recommend running 3 or 4 get notified campaigns, and then 5 or 6 of the register now campaign, and then obviously definitely do the registration week campaign. So now, once you do that, you can plug in all the emails, all the social media posts, and your marketing calendar is ready to go. It's built for the whole year, so you're not having to spend time building the plan. You're getting to spend all of your time executing the plan, and that's how you're going to see the best results to get campers to camp this upcoming summer to Connect Camps. So looking forward to seeing those. Your host, home office contact from the host development team is going to be reviewing your marketing calendar on every single host call. So while we highly recommend you filling it out on our version of the marketing calendar, your church might already have a platform that you use. And so you just need to make sure that your home office contact has access to that so that they can review it with you and support you best along the way. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to your home office contact, and we'll look forward to talking again soon. Thanks, guys.